All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is seriously starting to become sick, and it's starting to give me chills, man. This is disturbing, man. What the heck is going on, man? Chaos is just erupting. Chaos is just erupting everywhere, man. This is what, the 13th homicide this year? Literally the 13th or 14th homicide, man. It's sick, man. So here we are going to give you guys a breaking news update coming out of Salinas Valley State Prison. You know, the day before yesterday, there was a murder out there at Folsom. You know, the Sacramento. Over here, it's Soledad. Man, this is very unfortunate. It's very sick. So once I'm done giving you guys this breaking news update, I'm going to give you guys a little hood story. I'm going to open up to you guys with a few stories, man, that was lingering around in my surrounding environment. And it's going to serve someone as a warning to you guys, man. So please stay tuned once I'm finished with this news update so you guys can hear this little tale. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news coming out of Salinas Valley State Prison in Soledad, California. Authorities are investigating an incident which is believed to be a homicide. Authorities are investigating an incident that took place on October 5th, 2022. According to recent reports published, approximately around 8:50 a.m., authorities noticed inmate Robert Toonstall being attacked on the recreational prison yard by another inmate using an inmate manufactured weapon. It is documented that authorities responded quickly and used verbal demands in an attempt to quell the situation. Despite using life-saving measures and even an ambulance was summoned, he would succumb to his injuries 30 minutes later. Apparently, the murder victim, Robert Toonstall, was a 64-year-old man that was sentenced out of Solano County on a life sentence with the possibility of parole for first-degree murder. He has been incarcerated since 1976. Now, who authorities believe is responsible for this vicious assault is a 42-year-old man by the name of Lawrence Adams, who was serving a life sentence for a slew of charges, and as well as a few assaults with inmate manufactured weapons inside of the prison, where he picked up an additional 12 years for his vicious assault. And a few years prior to that, he picked up an additional 8 years for another stabbing. This is a 42-year-old male who still had not killed no one. This is a 42-year-old male whose charges did not revolve around violence. So I can only imagine the pain that this individual, you know, the anger that was built up. These people who are serving life sentences, man, that are non-violent, who haven't killed no one, you know, they build up this rage, man. And I know because I've heard the stories. I've spoken to these inmates, man, and they've told me themselves, man, the anger they get. You know, they lost everything, and all they have is violence to resort to, man. It's very sick and it's very disturbing, man. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, man, you know, we have this old timer, man, who's literally spent decades, his whole entire life behind bars. Now, we're literally kicking out lifers out, man. They're kicking out lifers out every single day now. They're letting them go home. People who are serving life sentences, yes, lifers, they're letting them go home. People who have killed 2 or 3 people, they're going home. So it's very unfortunate, man. We don't know. Perhaps this individual was on his way home. Literally, man, he has been in there since his damn 70s. Now we got this other individual, man. Now he ain't never going home. He ain't never going home now, man. So it's disturbing, man. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little hood tale, man. You know, for anybody that's contemplating on committing a home invasion, man, don't do it, man. Do not do it, ladies and gentlemen. You'd be surprised nowadays, you know, what kind of firearms are available. Who's a gun owner nowadays, man? Nowadays, everybody has a gun in their home. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, it only takes $200, $300 to get a motion sensor camera surveillance system all throughout your house. It's that cheap. With $500, man, you get your whole house decked out, man, secured. It's a trip, man. Okay, so here we go with this story, man. So it's 2 cholos, right? 2 homies. You know, I guess they spotted this dude that was in a wheelchair. And this dude in the wheelchair was known to have this coin collection. A very expensive coin collection. So these 2 homies decide they're going to go come up on him, right? You know, they go do their thing. They break into this dude's house. He's in a wheelchair. They think they're going to be able to, you know, maneuver the situation to their advantage. However, man, miraculously, man, you know, they break up in there. They start beating him up. They try to take the coins. The guy in the wheelchair, I don't know if it's from shock. I don't know if it's from adrenaline. He actually gets up from the wheelchair and starts bombing on one of the homies. Starts beating him up bad. Starts bombing on him. So the other homie grabs his gun and he shoots the dude in the wheelchair down and kills him. So basically where I'm trying to get to this is, some of you guys, man, are committing home invasions, man. Now it's either one or the other. You're going to come across the wrong individual. You're going to break into someone's house, and that dude is going to have the juggernaut on him. You know what I'm saying? An AR with him, an AK, because they're so easily attainable nowadays. If anybody who's actually gotten a gun legally, you know that it's a quick 10-day inspection, a few tests here, and boom, you got it. You're going to come across the wrong person, man. He's going to smoke you, and he's going to get away with it. And they're going to make fun of you on the news. If not that, what's going to happen is you're going to pick up a life sentence for killing someone, man. All because you guys want to steal, man. It's not a joke. It's not a game, ladies and gentlemen. I was reading an article the other day in Santa Barbara. Two cholos go inside there, man. Home invasion. This time the homeowner had a gun. He shoots and kills one of the intruders, man. You see where I'm trying to go with this? It never ends well. You can end up killing someone, or you could end up getting killed yourself. All for what? Because you're trying to come up on maybe some jewelry that you're going to have to go resell anyways. I always thought that stealing was the most hardest thing ever, man. Because when you go steal, you're going to have to go resell. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just take heed, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a joke. It's not a game, man. Don't go home invasion, man. Don't go robbing people, man. You seen yesterday, man, how much time the other individual got. 23 years for armed robbery. Man, they're throwing books at people nowadays, man. I apologize for the delay in videos, man. There was a passing in the family as of recently, man. I was also in the process of moving. It's been chaos lately, man. I promise you guys there will be another video today around 12 o'clock, man. So be on the lookout, man. Much love to all of you guys, man. I love you guys with all my freaking heart and soul, man. Thank you guys for stopping by.